Hello everybody, my name is Caretaker and I'm back from the grave bringing you a new series. It'll be Don't Starve. That is the one that was voted for on my page and I am going to do it. I'm going to warn you right now, I am extremely tired. I have a friend over who likes to snore, so I'm sorry. This won't be the usual video, which I would have done probably 30-40 minutes long, but I'm going to keep it short, probably just do 2 days. Because I'm sure you don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it. So let's go ahead and jump into the game. Okay, start a new game, customize world, make sure things, as you can see they've added a lot of options. You can make everything default, default plus, quick start in a harsher world. Same source as Joseph. I'm not gonna, change character. You have the gym house, he grows a beard, and beards are used for the meat effigy, which will resurrect you wherever you place it, I think. But only he can grow the beard that can be shaved. But you can find beardlings through insanity. Willow is the fire starter. She's immune to fire damage. She starts fire in the dark. Wendy, who I usually play as, I don't know, I just like her, has her at night. Basically, she has a twin sister named Abigail who's dead, and her ghost will show up from time to time at night. There's the strong man. He has higher health, a bigger stomach, and he hits harder. So this is definitely a good character to go to. You can't shave his mustache off, and he doesn't grow anything bigger, so unfortunately that. But like it says, higher health, bigger stomach. He's good for taking out mobs. The soulless automaton can eat spoiling food with no penalty. You could be literally damn near rotten, and he'll be able to eat it with no penalty, no nothing. I don't think it works on rot because it's spoiling, but you know it gets there. Hooker Bottom, the librarian, get a bonus tech level. I've never honestly played as her, so I wouldn't know how that works. I'm assuming it means she doesn't need the alchemy machine to make most things. So I may have to try playing as her sometime. I don't know if it will or not. Wes, can't talk, has trouble staying alive. I've never played as him, but I assume he's a higher difficulty. And then there's this guy who is, I'm assuming, the main villain of the game. And I honestly, for the life of me, cannot remember his name. And I haven't been able to unlock adventure mode. So I'm going to go ahead and go simple and play as Wilson, because he's the main character. And we're going to jump right into it. Gotta admit, it kind of sucks for the new update. It kind of ruined Fraps. You can't really play in full screen. It isn't a big issue, but, you know, it's kind of meh. Say, pal, you don't look so good. You better find something to eat before night comes. Alright, first thing you want to do, you can use the keyboard and everything else, which I'm accidentally using my loud-ass keyboard. Sorry about that. I'm using Q and E will spin the camera around. You can move around and hit spacebar to pick. Or you can use the mouse. Personally, I like using the mouse. That's just me. I'm going to go ahead and use the keyboard. So I know it's clicking and clacking. Sorry about that. Using the wrong stuff today. I said, forgive me, I'm tired. But flowers are good because they instantly restore some of your sanity right here. That's your food. That's your health. And that is your sanity. Sanity will naturally deteriorate over time. That's a wormhole. Wormholes will send you to a random place where the other wormhole is, at the cost of sanity. Man, I'm getting lucky, these carrots. And yeah, there's a rabbit, you can get morsels from them. What is with all the butterflies? Good lord. Huh. I just think the maps are much bigger now. That actually can be a problem. Running at birds like that will make them drop seeds. And the first day, what you want to do is you want to gather flint, flowers, berries. Just gather as much food and as many saplings and just natural materials you can. This is all day one. Just find stuff to make and feed on, and you're good. These carrots are great because they restore health as well. Alright, and as you can see, this is a savanna. This is called the savanna biome right here. This grassy stuff. This dead grass. It's a savanna biome. That's good because that means there could be beefalo nearby. Beefalo are needed to gather manure. They're also used for beefalo horn, which keeps you warm in the winter time because that's our seasons now. Right now, it is summer. I think winter comes like 15-20 days in. So you definitely want to make sure you gather as much as you possibly can. Let's just go ahead and just gather up this food. As you can see, my hunger is going down. Everything else is pretty good. That's always a good thing to see. And as you can see these green squares around them, that's how long it takes before they spoil. Adding an item to it will increase its spoil rate. I'm not sure how that works. I just know that works. So if you have a bunch of food that's about to go rotten, you can either cook it and stack it on top or add something to the stack. And that'll help a lot because that'll reset the spoil timer. Another way to fix that is to make a refrigerator, which I can't show you right now. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't show you right now because I don't have one. Once I've created a science machine, which is what you want to aim for really quickly, I'll be able to show you what I'm talking about. But for now, what you want to do is probably not what I'm doing, which is kind of just run around gathering all this stuff up. You want to get at least 12 flowers so you can make a garland for when you do start losing sanity. Though, if you're not playing as Wilson, since you can't grow a beard if you aren't Wilson, you do want to let your sanity drop a bit because it's the only way for you to get beard hair. And once you reach 70 sanity, all those rabbits will actually transform into beardlings. So let me go ahead and make survival enemy traps. You got enough for torches. What you want to do is make an axe, and you immediately want to start knocking down trees to get some wood. Bigger trees will drop 2 pine cones and 3, I want to say logs. I don't know if they're, yeah, logs in this game. 3 logs, and those can be refined to make boards. This will drop 1 log and no pine cone. As you can see, there's that. So you just want to go up to the bigger trees, but you got to be careful because when you go up to the bigger trees, eventually when you cut down enough trees, you will piss off the forest, and the forest will attack you. It will send out a guardian, I believe it is called, and the guardian hits like a truck, and just, yeah. But you do want to get the guardian because oh goodness, the guardian will drop. I think it's called living wood, and that's used for all sorts of weapons, items, and you can build things with it. So. And what you can do with pine cones, you can use them as fuel, or you can use them to ward off a tree guardian. If you place, I think 3 to 5 usually does it. It's got like a 33% chance of pacifying a tree guardian once it's basically been ticked off. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and gather this up. As you can see, I can't make the fire pit, which never goes away. A normal fire will turn into ash, I think, at the end of the night. But I'm not 100% sure. It's the first time I ran through this and had a decent run on the new game, which is this, you know, all the updates and stuff. I managed to do really, really well. And you can see my sanity is dropping, not much though. For some reason, the characters I played usually have pretty decent sanity loss. I'm actually kind of happy about this. I could make a trap and go to the rabbit hole, but I'm not sure. I kind of just want to explore. But these are bees. You need to be careful of these because if it's a normal hive, that's a normal hive. Okay, I'm lucky. A lot of times they'll have what are called killer bees, and killer bees cannot be used for anything. You can kill them for their stingers, but that is legitimately it. You can't do anything else with them. If you go near a hive like that, killer bees will automatically swarm you, and they can show up in normal hives as well. A killer bee hive, though, is a little, what's we're looking for? It's like a hexagonal red 3-layer nest, and you can't miss it. They're usually surrounded by other nests. Do not piss them off. You will regret it. They hit hard, they don't stop swarming, and each nest has 6 killer bees in them, so let's just say if you piss off one nest, you're going to piss off the other nests. So we just gather these up real quick before night falls. Let's go ahead and put our fire. Okay, it's night. I'm going to go ahead and put my fire right here. Oh god. Put the fire. Put the fire, thank you. Alright, the reason you need a campfire, and I'll show you in just a second. I'm not going to go out for too long because it will kill me if I go out there. You hear that sound out there? Oh, where's the pine cones? Oh, got one. There. As you can see. You hear that? I can't remember what its name is, but there's basically something out there trying to kill me. But we can take advantage of this and we can cook our food and get ready for the next day. As far as can get low. I'm not gonna worry about it though. That should last us for the night, and if not, I can just build a torch real quick. And I'm gonna go ahead and cook all this because I don't have a crock pot yet. Once I find a decent supply of stone, I will. As you can see, it was kind of starting to go low, but now it's maxed out. That's a good way to get it up there. So we're about half food. So each berry gives about 13. Let's go ahead and nom through our berries. Back to full, close to full. Go ahead and top ourselves off. Keep that over there. And then we can't make a log suit yet because we can't refine yet. We can make a garland. So I'm actually going to hold on to that for now. Normally I would have a garland made, but for some reason he doesn't seem to be losing a lot of sanity, so I think we're going to be okay. And I think making a garland resets its freshness, but I don't know. So I'm kind of wary about that. Also, flowers give you 1 health when eaten. Just you can't eat them. In fact, see, raw food will not hurt you. Like if you eat berries raw, they won't affect you, but they will give you a decent amount of hunger filled. I think if they're cooked, they do give you more in terms of like health and other items like that. So I'm not 100% though. I'm learning along with you. Hey, that fucker right there. He eats berries. He'll pop out of bushes and he'll basically just ruin your day. Best thing to do with him is try to corner him and kill him or get a sleeping dart. Awesome. These are boulders. Boulders are used to get stone, gold, nitrite, and they also drop flint. So they're really good because it's good for making awesome gold nugget because they're good for making tools. You can see they drops the flint and the rocks. If you get, I think it's 12 rocks, you can make a fire pit, which does not go away. So it's good to have when you find a decent place to settle down where you can farm your materials and set up your camps. So that's what you want to do, is set up a fire where you can find a decent supply of like manure and all that stuff. That's where you want to set up your camp. Unfortunately, in my last playthrough, which was a 27-day run, I unfortunately screwed up and I put my camp way too far away from the Pig King, who gives you a steady stream of gold nuggets for meat and other items. And I ended up pissing off the wrong mob, and I ended up killing myself because I'm a champion. So let's go ahead and gather up some more. It's a very strange biome. Let's see what we can gather. I like getting even on these. I want to pick up these rocks too. There's also some flint over this way. As you can see, my axe and my pickaxe are running low. Pickaxes run low very quickly. I think it's 3 durability per hit, which kind of sucks, but you know, considering you do get renewable resources, well, not actually renewable, but you are, in a sense, getting back some of your investment when you bust these open. Because as you can see, I just got the flint I needed for it anyway. And that's niter. Nitre, whatever. The point is, it's used to make explosives. I cannot remember what the name of it is, though. Yeah, I don't think it shows up just yet, because I haven't got a science machine built. Oh, we'll get to that. I like to even these out at 40-40. That's just me, though. You don't have to. But that's how I like to do it. And I think we go back to my campfire, which is down here somewhere. Yeah, it doesn't even show up. I'm not really worried about it. But if you go back to the campfire, it'll have ash. And ash is used for making healing cells. It's used for a variety of things. Let's go ahead and get this. Get the sapling. And you can actually move these once you've prototyped a shovel. Why you have to prototype a shovel, I don't know. I think that's a pretty basic item. But so be it. Let's gather up some more items. Now, once you get enough gold nuggets and other items, you can make these right here. Oh, that's right. It doesn't show up. I need a science machine. That's, in fact, one of the first things you want to make is a science machine. So, ooh. You don't want to go near those because those will drain your sanity. I'll show you. See how it drains your sanity. Those are good because you can give the gnome to the Pig King and he'll just shit out gold just everywhere. Awesome. Funding these guys are great because they drop random items. As you can see, he dropped me a grass suit, which is minor damage. And as you can see, here's another dead dude. Also, when you're looking into these graves, you can actually dig them up using a shovel. And that'll give you, what can be gems, it can be research items. And, yeah, I cannot talk today. What would originally happen is you would use a research item to use in the science machine, and that would unlock more items for you to research. But they decided to change that, and they went with a new system where you basically just prototype an item and then you can make it. So I'm just going to go ahead and pillage this poor bastard. Oh, good, rain. I love the rain. Oh. I'm just going to drop it. Not really worried about it. I don't know how that affects your fire, though. I think it does put it out faster, but I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I set up a fire last time, and it went boom, no problem, so. We got plenty of time. Pickaxe is still good. Normally, I never pick up the needer, but I'm going to keep it with me anyway. I think it can be used as fuel. I'm not 100% on that one. Don't quote me. You know, I'm going to go ahead and do this, too. I'm going to go ahead and make myself a garland. In case it does not affect it. But I am a pretty man. Look at that. Look at that, man. He is beautiful. Girl, you work it. You work it. If you have room, you can always pick up and eat an item. I need to make a science machine. That needs to be on the priority list. I'm going to go ahead and make it next to... Where do I want to make my science machine? I really don't want to make it up here because I'd really like to find the Pig King, and that's where I want to make it. But this seems to be as good a place as any. Might as well just drop it here. So, science machine requires 1 gold nugget, 4 logs, and 4 stones. I'm just going to place this bad boy right now. And that'll open up all sorts of options, such as straw hat, beefalo hat, you know, stuff to survive. That's if you're going to need. Refining is good because it makes me make rope, boards, cut stone, all that sort of stuff. And to make an alchemy engine, you need 4 boards, 6 gold nuggets, and 2 cut stones. So we're going to go ahead and cut 2 stones. Actually, no, before I do anything, I'm going to show the fire pit. That's very light. Go ahead and leave that. Well, what else do we need? Let's make a backpack. Put this in there. We're not attacking anything, and we're not being attacked, so we're going to wear the backpack, which gives you 8 extra slots. And we're going to pick up the cut stones and get near the science machine. And it says I can make something. It's a lightning rod. The storm is gone, so we're not going to make one right now. But we do need boards, I believe. Do we need 4 boards? The good thing about boards is 1 board, like 1 set of boards like that, will instantly grow the fire to max level. It'll automatically be, boom, ready to go. And I am out of wood. Crap. Oh, is there anything nearby? Aha, there's 1 tree nearby. Hello, Mr. Tree. I'm doing this for the greater good. You understand. In fact, let me see if I can get some wood off of you. If we can do this right, I should be able to show you what a full fire looks like. I probably shouldn't. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and wait. Just go ahead and just add some fuel just in case. Before it goes out, I'm gonna go ahead and use this to cook them all up. You can see, add fuel. I don't know if needer counts. Yeah, needer doesn't count. I'm just gonna call it needer from now on. We'll eat these berries though, and put some carrots, because those are gonna be going bad soon. Alright, awesome. So we survived the night. And it's another night. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what a science machine looks like. This is the alchemy engine, which means even more recipes become unlocked. Bling! As you can see, we've learned all sorts of stuff. Like, we can make bird traps now, we can make piggyback. It's basically a bigger backpack, healing salve, honey poultice, stroll rolls, all sorts of stuff to survive. And heat stone's good for winter, but not right now. Sorry, just gotta readjust. Let's see, we need to... Right now, we don't really need to worry about mobs. We need to focus on getting our... we got our food situation pretty set. We got seeds, we got flowers. So we're pretty good at everything. We need to just find some manure and get our logs back up there. So, as for this, to get food... Let's go ahead and bust this rock up. As you can see, it takes 15 to knock one out. Also, with that, we can actually make opulent tools. I think I have enough for one right now. Since that just broke, let's go ahead and do that. Hammer, pitchfork, regal shovel. You see, alchemy engine. Whoops. Let's go make a luxury axe, and we're gonna go ahead and make a opulent pickaxe. These take much, and this isn't like Minecraft, and they're like, wait a minute, gold weapons are bad. No. And don't starve, gold weapons have a huge durability. They last so much longer, and they're so much better than their counterparts. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this one for now. Also, if you chop something like this down, it'll just give you a pine cone. It's too tiny, too brittle to do that. Let's see where we need to go. Looks like we need to either find some rabbit holes or die. You can bait traps with seeds, but I wouldn't recommend it personally, because all you have to do is find a rabbit hole and wait for the little bugger to run into it, and you're pretty much set. Also, in case you're wondering, unequipping a garland does not keep its freshness up, so you might as well keep it on for the duration. Let's see if I can't find anything. And in the original beta, you could drop seeds into the traps, and birds would fall into the traps. Now, if you try that, they'll jump into the trap and fly away with your food. So, don't do it. So, before I do anything, I'm going to go ahead and cut down some more wood for tonight. I want to have at least a set of boards. And wood's always good. I know you're probably thinking, you know, I could probably I have got 14 pine cones. I could easily put those down. I could easily do that. I'm not going to, though, because if you have that many trees and you constantly try to knock them down so close together, you will piss off the trees, you will piss off nature, and it will kill you. Believe me, it's such a pain in the ass to kill. You can pacify them, and you can even trick them into fighting for you, but actually fighting one takes a lot of time, and you will probably die. They're, like, honestly the most royal pain in the ass. I know that actually fills your stomach but hurts your sanity, so I'm actually just gonna save that for fuel, because you can cook it and then use it as fuel. Why I have to cook it and use it as fuel, I don't know. Oh, there's a rabbit hole. It's a bit far from where my camp is. It's quite far. I'm not sure if I want to do that then. Here's as good a place as any. I'll show you anyway. But as you can see, set the trap. I'm actually gonna make 2 or 3 up here. I'll just make this my hunting ground. Luckily, I've got plenty of grass and sticks with me, or twigs, or whatever the game wants to call them. Twigs, yes, twigs. And basically, you can just let live and forget. Just leave them there, forget them. Wow, there's a lot of you buggers up here. I'm actually going to burn off the rest of my grass, or almost burn it off. Probably shouldn't, because grass is not really a precious commodity, but it's pretty damn good. Here's another trick you can do. Well, it has to actually physically go into the trap. As you can see, it has to go in. You can't just make it run towards the trap and have it set off. Like originally, if it got near this, it would go off. No, now it has to physically enter the trap or it won't work. Okay, I'm gonna grab some of this grass. And there's nothing we can do at night. You might as well just gather what you can and then get home. So, just gonna gather this up. Oops. That'll happen sometimes. Give myself. I think 15 should be okay. There's tons of rabbit holes up here too. So if you see how this grass is here, I could easily set up a decent bit of grass and just set up a ton of traps and set them up here. And traps do have durability. They will eventually break, which does not make a lot of sense. But oh well. I guess I shouldn't say break then. I guess I should say tear. They will eventually tear. And luckily on the minimap they will show up. See, as you can see, I've got 5 traps set. I can set up more, but I'm not really worried about it. I'm pretty much good on food. I've got plenty of carrots. I've got... Okay, I don't have a lot of food. My bad. But as you can see, I've got that set up, so they're gonna die. They'll be fine. Ooh, flower. And as you can see, gives you 5 sanity per flower. So they're good to have. Ooh, berry bush must have reset. And if you're desperate for food, you can eat them raw, but I wouldn't recommend it. I'm actually going to pick this up. Wow, how did I miss this stuff? Damn. Okay, I really should be risking this. Yeah, I'm not going to make it in time. Oh, it gives me an opportunity to show you the... Oh, crap. Oh, yeah, I'm not making it in time. But this gives me an opportunity to show you the torch. So... Can I make it? Can I make it? Damn, I might actually make it. If I can refine these boards in time, I might make it. Can I do it? Can he do it? Can he do it? Can he do it? Oh, it's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be close. Oh, Shazam! Made it. Good thing it's contained. That means it's as big as it can go. As you can see, it gets quite a bit of illumination. This whole area is just lit up. So we're going to chop down this wood to make up for the lost wood. I swear to God, as soon as I said that in my mind, I was dun 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 dun. Anyway, as you can see, always cook your food if you can, and like I showed you, counts as fuel. No, you can cook them directly, or you can murder them in your inventory, which will meet you with that. And then you can just drop them on the fire. I think eating raw meat will actually decrease your sanity. But I'm going to go ahead and gnaw on this more, so. Nom nom. I love that. He just wipes it off his mouth. He's like, yeah, bloody delicious. I can't get myself topped off. Okay. Well, remotely topped off. Not too bad. Plus, if I get one more petal, I'm pretty sure I can make these. Also, you can eat this, too. That's a big sanity, gain right there. Good on twigs, good on grass. I'm good on roasted carrots. And as soon as the day ends, I should have quite a bit of traps set. Also, by the way, when you use a backpack, you can only use... You can't put in anything or around anything, so... It's a bit unfortunate, so you gotta make sure you want it to go with you, because you can't put it in chests, you can't put in anything. Once you have it, and that's it. Oops, let me do that. Anyway, it's day 4. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, which means I'm going to head to the grave and get myself some well-deserved rest. I hope you enjoyed this episode and this series. I will be back with another 4 days in the next episode. And as I said before, I'm headed to the grave. Welcome to town.